My name is Rima MD. Most people call me Dr. Rima. I'm the medical director of the Natural Solutions Foundation, and Fred has my permission to use this in any way he likes. General Bert is the most important person in my life, precious beyond anything I can tell you. And I watched Bert change physically as Fred worked on him in his simple, effective, and absolutely painless method of repair. I asked Fred if he would work on Bert for a particular issue because I thought it might help. Well, Bert was born with a scoliosis, and Bert has broken both his hips skiing 10 years apart. This proves a couple of things, one of which is that I ski better than he does.
On the bunny slopes.
At any rate, and Fred will edit that out. I asked Fred if he would work on a particular problem that Bert had been having, and he did, using his eDNA technique, which is quite remarkable. When he asked Bert to take 5 steps away from him and back toward him and asked Bert how he felt, Bert turned to me and said, "Is my back straighter?" Well, he turned sideways, which he's going to do now for you. And the scoliosis, which was here and quite prominent, is significantly reduced. That gives Bert more flexibility in his neck. It gives him more physical flexibility. It gives him more comfort. And it means that he can stride and sit and walk and lie more easily. That was a remarkable demonstration for me, and I can't tell you how impressed I am and how delighted I am that I asked Fred to work on this precious being. How do you feel?
Well, it's kind of interesting because after I had walked down 5 steps and come back 5 steps, I felt like I was shiny. I mean, don't ask me to explain that because that sounds crazy. But as I got back here, I felt that my whole body, my whole being was shiny. Now, I got to tell you, before we started all of this, I was watching Rima go through the process. And I thought, do I believe in this? Do I really believe in what's going on? And I watched with fascination, first of all, curiosity, obviously, and then I could almost feel transition going on. Now, don't ask me to explain that because it has no explanation. It was a sense, it was a kinesthetic sense that something was shifting. Well, suddenly your previous belief systems, which had many question marks on them, began to fall away and say, you know, if you believe and allow yourself, incidentally, this is very important, you allow yourself to believe that what has just happened was absolutely true and that you are in fact fixed in this process, then a different light comes on. I mean, it literally was like a different lighting scene taking place. Fred, tell you what, I think I've just gone from no belief to a lot of belief. And thank you.
There's one other thing. Both Bert and I do energy work all the time. So it's not that we don't believe that this can be. It's that we have now seen Fred use his remarkable eDNA technique and seen a physical and perceived an energetic shift. Thank you, Fred.
And add one more thing. It was different doing it from watching it done on other people, which I've seen Fred do on numerous occasions, and I always had kind of tongue-in-cheek, what the heck is going on? Well, guess what? I just went through it personally this time, and I know that things changed. Thank you, Fred.